Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Shout out to all of you amazing deep divers. How you feeling today, deep divers? I woke up like this, all magical and fly, and I hope all of you are taking care of yourself. Shout out to everyone who's joined the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Click the link down below. Now, deep divers, in this video, we're going to talk about spirit guides. Have you heard of that expression, spirit guides? Well, we're going to dive into it, right? We're going to talk about the 10 signs you're communicating with your spirit guides. This information right here, deep divers, is really going to inspire you, blow your mind, and remind you that your spirit guides are always here, always around you, like the cat down the road. I want everyone to hit that like button right now if you support the real. Once again, smash that like button right now if you support the real, because we got a whole lot to talk about. Look, if you are watching this video, deep divers, this is your confirmation that this new week will be filled with unexpected miracles for you. If you're ready to receive them, just say, I'm ready. I was born ready, Ralph. That's the spirit, deep divers. Now let's talk about spirit guides. Let's talk about this phenomena, right, of spirit guides. Many of you have heard of it, and these are the signs that you are communicating with your spirit guides. We're going to take a deep dive. You see, deep divers, when you remind yourself that you're a spiritual being having a human experience, everything changes. People always say, Ralph, how come you're manifesting so much? How come you're looking 20 years younger? How come abundance is flowing your way? You've got health, you've got strength. And I tell them, it's because I'm communicating with my spirit guides. Sometimes people say, Ralph, protect Ralph. Wait a second, Ralph is already protected. That's right. You know why? Because I got forces that you can't even see in my corner. What? Slow motion this side. Think about it, deep divers. I've been here this long, this strong, not because of me, but because I got help. I got my spirit guides protecting me, watching over me, guiding me to the place of my greatest manifestation. Oh, baby. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Now, it's amazing, deep divers, when you remind yourself that 70% of Americans believe in God, okay? What is even more mind-boggling is that 85% of the world's entire population believes in God or a higher power, right? So you've got to remind yourself that even in ancient times, they always knew that there was a higher power. Some people call it God. Some people call it the field, source energy, universal consciousness, whatever name you have for it, deep divers. We're all talking about the same thing. And many people know, like, when push comes to shove in their darkest moment, they're calling for help from a higher power, because they know, we all know, deep down, God is alive. Spirits exist. So, how do we really recognize we're communicating with our spirit guides, or they're communicating with us, right? So, deep divers, what's the first sign that you are communicating with your spirit guide? Spirit guides, because you got a lot. Amen, right? Amen. You're praying. That's right. This is the first sign that you are communicating with your spirit guides through prayer. You see, a lot of people don't realize that prayer is connection to source energy, to God energy, to universal consciousness. Many people who pray, I pray, deep divers, every single day. A prayer is a silent song between you and the creator. What? Slow motion this side. I said a prayer is a silent song between you and the creator. Many people, when they're weak, when they're going through a lot, they feel the need especially to pray at that time. because they know that they can get help from other forces. And many people who pray, they say, I feel the presence of a higher power. I feel the presence of God. I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. Religion is for people who are afraid to go to hell. Spirituality is for people who've already been there. I pray because I know this gives me access to the Most High. And I'm communicating with my spirit guides. I can feel the presence that I'm being guided to the right place. I'm getting a counsel, a wisdom far beyond my own intellectual comprehension, right? So this is how you know you're communicating with your spirit guides, if you're always reminding yourself of the power of prayer. Prayer is so powerful, deep divers. Even the cat down the road prays. Deep divers, 10 signs that you're communicating with your spirit guides. Okay, now, look, Ralph Smart is in the heart of nature every single day. Number 2 is you're going out into the heart of nature with the birds, bees, leaves, and trees, and you're listening and you're receiving information. This is a sign that you are communicating with your spirit guides. If you are going into the heart of nature every single day and you are attentive, you're mindful, you're listening, you're surrendering to Gaia and saying, Gaia, teach me, guide me, protect me. This is how you know, deep divers, that you're connecting, communicating with your spirit guides. If you are someone who's saying, actually, right now, I'm going to go to the oracle. You see, in ancient Greece, in the Temple of Apollo in Delphi, they would consult with an oracle. That was a spirit guide, right? But the true spirit guide is Mother Nature, Gaia. And if you are someone who is, once again, going into the heart of nature, sometimes a solo trip, going to the rainforest, just listening. What message do the trees have for me? What message do the birds have for me? Sometimes people go into nature, they come out and they got a whole new mind, a whole new body, a whole new soul, because it's almost as if they've been reset. What's happened is that your spirit guides have given you information that is so profound, you come out a totally different person, totally transformed. Deep divers, 10 signs you're communicating with your spirit guides. What is number 3? Okay? Look. Now, this artwork here is an artwork of a guardian angel. And deep divers, this concept of angels is not new. It goes back thousands of years. In fact, since time immemorial, right? Since time immemorial. When you remind yourself that we've always known that angels exist, demons exist, especially guardian angels, okay? That's number 3. This is how you know you're communicating with your spirit guides if you are witnessing, connecting, feeling the presence of your guardian angel, okay? A guardian angel is an angel who was chosen to look after you, okay? Who was assigned with that duty to protect you. And you have to welcome in your guardian angel. Sometimes your guardian angel, you can feel his presence in times of danger. Somehow, some way you got out of there because your guardian angel was watching over you, protecting you, guiding you. So this is how you know that you're communicating with your spirit guides. If you can feel the presence of your guardian angel who is always serving you, reminding you of your power, and also reminding you that love is the truth. love is the answer, right? Reminding you to connect back to your heart space. Deep divers, let's talk about it. 10 signs you're communicating with your spirit guides. What is number 4? What is number 4, deep divers? Look, I can hear the ancestors. Oh, I can hear the ancestors, right? So if you are someone who can feel the power of the ancestors, okay, all over Africa, in all indigenous cultures, all around the world, they realize that no one ever really dies. In fact, energy can never be destroyed, only transformed and transferred. And that's why in many African traditions, they hold the ancestors in such high regard, because they realize that they're still alive and they can guide them. Okay, many people call on the ancestors for guidance. When you're lost, confused in the wilderness, you can call on your ancestors. Okay, your great grandfather or great grandmother. So the ancestors, this is a sign that you're communicating with your spirit guides. If you can feel the presence and the power of your ancestors. Okay, even in Black Panther, right? Not the Black Panthers in, right, the 70s and whatnot. No, the Black Panthers, the Black Panther film, right, in Wakanda, right? He was connecting with his ancestor, but people are doing this all over the world. In Brazil, the rainforest, Australia, all over Africa. People are still asking their ancestors to guide them. Their ancestors are, in essence, their spiritual guides. So always remind yourself you can call on your ancestors for guidance, for direction, for clarity, for inner strength, and they will come to your rescue. Deep divers, 10 signs you're communicating with your spirit guides. What is number 5? Look, many people, they want wisdom. They want guidance. And there's a saying that spiritual masters came here for a reason, to teach humanity. If you have a feeling that, wait a second, I can feel the Archangel Raphael, I can feel the presence of Jesus Christ, Buddha, Muhammad, all of these are spiritual teachers, right? Gurus. This is a sign you're communicating with your spirit guides. If you are feeling the presence of ascended masters, many people say, Ralph, you're my spirit guide. And that can happen, right? Many times it could be someone who's enlightened, someone who's very wide awake. And in times of when you're looking a little bit shaky, baby, you kind of channel their energy and kind of think of them, because they're going to give you strength. They're going to guide you. So many times we know that we're communicating with our spirit guides if we are inviting in the presence of the elders, okay? The elders in Native American traditions, the Cree, the Hopi, the Navajo tribes all over America, they would call on the elders for guidance, okay? Because the elders knew so much more than we know. And this is how you know you're communicating with your spirit guides, because the elders are the spirit guides. Slow motion this side. Deep divers, 10 signs you're communicating with your spirit guides. What is number 6? Are you ready for this, deep divers? I wake up every single day and I see, what do you see? I see 1111, deep divers. I said, I see 1111. I see it every single day. All over the world, people are seeing this 1111. What if I told you, deep divers, this is a sign that you are communicating with your spirit guide? This is a sign that your spirit guides are contacting you, because anytime you see 1111, that repeating number sequence, it's a sign that you're leaving the old world and you're entering a whole new world. It's a sign that the old world, the matrix, is crumbling and the illusions are shattering. And your spirit guides are reminding you that you are on the right path, you are being protected, you are being guided, you are highly favored, and everything is about to align for you. The 1111 is all about alignment. And anytime you see it, your spirit guides are contacting you, reminding you that everything is aligning for you. Give thanks. Deep divers, 10 signs you're communicating with your spirit guides. What is number 7? Let's talk about this, deep divers. Look, when people have a dog down the road who is always looking out for them, deep divers, we talk about the cat down the road, but what about the dog down the road? Okay, this is a sign you're communicating with your spirit guides if you always have a dog down the road to help you out, to watch over you. Okay, the dog down the road is your spirit guide. What I'm talking about, deep divers, is spirit animals, right? Spirit animals. The cat down the road is my spirit guide. It's always looking out for me, protecting me, helping me along this life journey. Many people have a connection to a particular animal. It could be a crow, a rabbit, a turtle, a snake, a lion, a tiger. We've got an affinity with a certain animal. In Mortal Kombat, they would say, this is my animality, right? So when you remind yourself that we sometimes think that we're above animals, but many times spirits inhabit the bodies of animals to give us information, to look after us, right? And that's the reason why they say a dog is a man's best friend, because little do you know that you're dealing with an incredible sentient being. And many times, if you've got a great connection with a particular animal, they are actually your spirit guides in disguise, helping you along this journey of life, comforting you in hard times, when you're anxious, panicky. So always remind yourself, a sign you're communicating with your spirit guides is that you can see them and feel them in the form of animals. Deep divers, 10 signs that you are communicating with your spirit guides. Okay. What is number 8? Now let's talk about this, deep divers. We're talking about intuition. Okay. Intuition. Your intuition is speaking now more than ever. And if you are someone who was lost, but now you're found, that's a sign you're communicating with your spirit guides. When I say I'm blessed, I don't mean with fancy cars and materialistic possessions. I mean that things, they were sent my way to destroy me, but they didn't even touch my soul. Slow motion this side. Because my intuition is actually my spirit guide. That inner voice inside of you is your spirit guide. So anytime you can just hear something within yourself and you're now being guided to the right path, that's a sign you're communicating with your spirit guides. If your intuition is stronger than ever, if you can trust your intuition, if you can know that actually your intuition is your one true voice, the divine voice of the creator, you're tapping into that. That's a sign you're communicating with your spirit guides. Congratulations, deep divers. Congratulations. 10 signs you're communicating with your spirit guides. What is number 9? Look. The lights, are they UFOs, UAPs? What is that? Look at this, right? Bizarre synchronicity. This is the 9th sign you're communicating with your spirit guides. Bizarre synchronicity. Synchronicity, things happening at the same time. Many times people have these incredibly synchronistic life experiences. They can't even really put their finger on what it means or what it is, but things are happening at the same time. And you're like, that's definitely not an accident or a coincidence. It's synchronicity. And this is a sign you're communicating with your spirit guides. If things are happening, very peculiar things are happening, very bizarre things are happening, and you're like, this was the universe really giving me information, giving me a message to say, pay attention to this, that actually there is a divine order. Everything is happening in divine order for a reason. The universe is showing you that, and it's a sign you're communicating with your spirit guides. Anytime you have synchronicity, look at that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. What are the chances of that? That's a sign your spirit guides are communicating with you to show you the power of the Most High. Deep divers, 10 signs you're communicating with your spirit guides. What is number 10? Now, when we talk about a big sign you're communicating with your spirit guides, like people say, Ralph, how come you don't have any script when you're making these videos? And I tell them, I'm communicating with my spirit guides. They're giving me all of this information to tell to you. Slow motion this side. It's what I call the amazing downloads. And if you are someone who is getting these downloads, you're going into the heart of nature, you're with yourself, and you're literally downloading all of this cosmic universal information into your DNA. And it's amazing, right? So if this is happening to you, what's happening? You're communicating with your spirit guides, right? Anytime you're getting these downloads, you're like, I don't even know where that came from. It just popped into my head. You're receiving this information from a higher power. Many times people go into a trance. They go into a trance and they're really connected to source energy, and they are in the flow state, and they are communicating. They're communicating with their spirit guides. Woo! Deep divers. And that's why they're just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? I want everyone to hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe. Once again, smash that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe. Also, make sure you join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. And for videos which are way too spicy for YouTube, click the link down below. And deep divers, let's breathe. That was beautiful. Let's go. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Go and check out the #1 best-selling book, Deep Divers, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book, the Bible of becoming your greatest version. And go and check out, wait a second, Feel Alive Part 2 is coming out, Deep Divers. Get ready for that. You're going to love it. Check out the latest new book, The Book of 1111 Infinite Quotes by Ralph Smart at ralphsmart.com/the book, the secret recipe to becoming your greatest version. And go and get the good ass prana shirts, Deep Divers, for men, women, children, even cats down the road at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing, well, go and buy some. And if you want a one-to-one consultation with Ralph Smart, you can book that at ralphsmart.com/consultations. Deep Divers, the truth is, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And remind yourself every step of the way of this journey called life, your spirit guides are looking after you, looking over you, protecting you from harm's way, and guiding you to the place of your greatest power and manifestation. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You! Once again, deep divers, make sure you hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe. Hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation. And deep divers, let me know how this video inspired you, to remind you that spirit guides are everywhere. The cat down the road is everywhere. It's a spirit guide, deep divers, right? I literally saw a cat down the road, another one on the road, down the road. Deep divers, one love to all of you. One love. Peace.